This is Sugru. It's moldable glue that bonds to almost any other material, and overnight it turns into a strong, durable rubber. One of our customers described it best when they said, if superglue and Play-Doh had a love child, then this would be it. It's soft enough to mold into any shape, yet durable enough to fix almost anything. I invented it to make fixing and making easy for everyone. Over the last few generations, we've grown out of the habit of fixing stuff, and now there's far too much waste in this world. What if we could have a more thoughtful relationship with the stuff we own and our environment? Instead of buying new things all the time, why don't we fix, improve and reimagine the stuff we already have so it works better for us? I grew up on a farm, and on a farm, fixing is a way of life. When something breaks, you don't go to the shops, you get the welder out. I thought everyone lived like this, and when I realised they didn't, I wanted to do something about it. I decided to go to school in London to become a product designer. I was so excited about it, but a few weeks in, it wasn't what I'd imagined. Designing more new things for the world just didn't seem like the right thing to do. I felt totally lost. One day, I did a random experiment mixing silicone polymers with sawdust. That led to this. It looked like wood, but it bounced like a ping pong ball. That to me was magic. I really wanted to find out what this curious thing could be, but I just couldn't figure out what it was for. Until one night, my boyfriend James said,
I said, follow me to the kitchen. Look at what you've been doing. You've been using your leftover material to fix stuff. What if it was normal for everyone to fix and redesign their stuff like this?
And I was like, wow, that's an amazing idea. And that's when my mind went wild. I started to imagine the countless things that people could do with it. If I could make this work, it could be so useful for millions of people. So I teamed up with some amazing scientists who helped me get started. I had a lot to learn and I needed to get hands-on again, this time in a lab. We had to learn about silicone polymer chains, designing a cross-linking process that could be catalyzed simply by exposure to air, and how to make something that could be a pleasure to mold in your hands, yet bond like crazy to almost any other surface. And then we had to figure out how it could be industrially robust and produced and packed at scale. Thousands of experiments and engineering hours later, we had made the world's most versatile glue.
This material is absolutely amazing because of what you can do with it. It really is the world's most versatile glue. It's an adhesive that allows you to stick anything to anything. You can mold it into any shape to fill those weird gaps between things, creating a strong, secure bond. And that's not all. It's got some pretty cool properties too. It's strong but flexible, cold and heat resistant, sticky yet removable, waterproof and UV resistant, good for indoors and out, grippy and even shock absorbing. Just stick it, shape it, and in 24 hours it turns into a strong, flexible rubber. It can make your cables last longer. You can make handy hooks to hang anything, anywhere. Fix broken plastics. And even fix my favorite drinking mug. It helps keep your feet warm and dry. It's waterproof, heat and cold resistant, so you can easily fix the broken seal on your washing machine. Sugru is super durable, so perfect for use indoors and out. People love Sugru because fixing things just makes sense and feels great. Like customizing this PlayStation controller, or like Stefan, who transformed an old digital camera into a kick-ass kids cam. Or like Snowy, who's given a new foot made with Sugru.
These ideas come from people all over the world who are using Sugru to make their stuff last longer and work better for them. They've grown into a community. It's just people who love to share their ideas and stories to help inspire the world to get fixing again. Sugru, the world's most versatile glue. Come on over to sugru.com, join in and get excited.
We set out to pioneer the future of robotics. We've unlocked the power of advanced mobile processors that enable us to run cutting-edge AI algorithms on it. With this technology, we created Hover Camera, which allows anyone to capture photos and video from unique perspectives.
To use Hover Camera is very simple.
Power it on,
Flip it open like this, and you can hold anywhere. When you let go, it just hovers automatically.
With hover camera, you can take 13 megapixel photos and 4K video. We've replaced a traditional gimbal with electronic image stabilization so that your shots are always steady. Hover camera is the first truly autonomous flying camera that anyone can use. And it's powered by our groundbreaking embedded AI technologies.
We built a ton of sophisticated AI algorithms into this small circuit board. It runs a powerful Qualcomm Snapdragon 2.3 GHz quad-core processor.
This enables us to run complex calculations locally without the need for a remote server.
The AI was developed in such a way that it reduces the learning curve so anyone can operate it out of the box. That's why we've designed a revolutionary user experience that centers around hovering.
Hovering is actually more difficult than just flying.
The reason it hovers so steadily is because it's running optical flow on its downward viewing camera and visual SLAM from the front viewing camera.
That's how it gauges its own speed and position at all times. On top of that, we're running advanced flight control algorithms at 1 kHz. It's so intelligent that it follows people automatically as they move around. It does this without GPS, but instead using real-time facial and body recognition.
This is the most compact and elegantly designed flying camera on the market. It is so small that it could easily fit into a purse.
But in order to make sure that this device is safe, we've geared it up with a suit of armor.
This entire protective enclosure is made out of the most durable and lightweight carbon fiber material.
The radical design allows users to grab, throw, and catch hover camera, yet it lets just enough air to flow through without sacrificing the ability to hover or fly.
Tony and I, we both graduated from the Stanford Engineering PhD program.
We have about 80+ people now and a very diverse background.
We're fortunate enough to be surrounded by a team of passionate and experienced adventurers who share our vision.
We're setting new standards for aerial robotics.
Hover camera is always around, capturing those unique moments, enriching your vision of the world.
We've always believed that there's a better way to harvest energy, to empower our customers with a product that's just as relentless as they are. In 2016, we began our journey to harvest the world's wasted energy and use it to make charging electronics obsolete. Thanks to the loyal support of our backers and early supporters, we've begun to realize this vision. Our first product, PowerWatch, introduced our technology to the world. Powered by body heat, PowerWatch delivered smartwatch functionality without ever needing to charge. Today, we are excited to announce our second generation product, PowerWatch 2.
We've spent the last 2 years refining our technology and process so that we can push PowerWatch even further. We've also listened closely to feedback from our customers to understand which features are most important to them. PowerWatch 2 is an all-purpose smartwatch equipped with onboard GPS positioning, intelligent heart rate monitoring, gesture recognition, and a full-color LCD display. The best thing about PowerWatch 2 is that it never needs to be charged. Improved thermoelectric generators and solar cell technology make it the world's most powerful smartwatch. We've also created an all-new smartphone app with exciting new features. It includes activity, calorie and sleep tracking, all new fitness metrics, and compatibility with third-party health and fitness apps like Apple Health Kit and Google Fit.
We are incredibly grateful to our backers for their patience and support as we built and shipped our first product.
The Force. The Force is what gives a Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us, penetrates us, it binds the galaxy together. May the Force be with you. Combat training has begun. Feel the Force around you. I sense a disturbance in the Force. You have found a hologram. You shall find all remains to be discovered.